Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We're here for some stitching time, some chatting time, talk about some fun things and what's going on with everybody. How is everybody? Say hi, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from if you can. Depending on where you're watching, it's only going to show up as like a screen name username. So consider putting in a name if you want to, or at least where you're watching from. That would be really great. Let me pull this up over here. Oops. Yeah, okay. I forgot to turn the volume down. Let's bring us in. Okay, we're on Instagram. Hi, everybody. Hi from France. Hi from Chicago. Hi, Julia. It is great to have you guys all here. I think there's somebody here from New Hampshire. It's great to see you guys. It is wonderful to have you. We're just going to do some stitching time today, some chatting. Hi from Virginia. Hi from California. Greetings from Mexico. I am so glad to see there are people here that live in warmer areas who are having some great weather. Hi from Savannah, Georgia. Another from California. A very soggy Manchester, UK. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know at this point whether the rain is worse or the snow. I don't know. I'm tired of cold. I'm ready for spring. Hi from Boston, Massachusetts. We've got Roswell, Georgia. It is great to have you guys all here joining us. Thank you for saying hi and hello. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Make sure to pass this along to your friends and other people in the crafty crochet knitting industry. We'd love to have them all here and joining us. Hi from Northern California. Great to have you as well. Okay, so last week we were talking about the fact that I had on my Lilas sweater and I finished it. And I should have brought it up here because I did block it. The sleeves are now much better. My cuffs stretched out a little bit, so I put some elastic in it. I'm testing it out to see if I like it or if I need to try to rip out the cuff part again to make it a little bit smaller so that it fits a little better, but we'll see. I'm working on it. I love the sweater. I've still been wearing it. Everybody laughs at me. My neighbor, we're friends, and I was showing it to her, and she goes, "There's not even woven in your ends." I was like, "Yeah, well, I'm not wearing it in public yet, so we're just testing it around the house." But that's how it works. Hi from Minnesota. Hi from snowy Syracuse, New York. Yes, crocheting is the best. We love it. The weather here is just beginning to be nice. It was chilly till last week. Yeah, we're finally breaking like freezing single digits around here, so that's always a plus. But anyway, so I said last week, I was like, I don't know what project I'm going to pick up next. I had kind of like picked this one up a little bit. It was really quick project, just doing the granny stitch using our new Satori yarn that we've been talking about. And I was like, I don't know, what am I going to pick up next as my next project? Well, I found 3 projects that were already started and were just sitting around that need to be either like ripped out or finished or whatever. So I picked one up. So this one is called, oh man, I just got this all mixed up here. This one is called the Royalty from the Journey Chanel Designs. I was working on this as a test for the designer a long time, well, I shouldn't say a long time ago, but a while ago, and I was using yarn and I kept running out and I'm like, why is this not working? I ended up switching and I'm now working with Mighty Stitch for this, and Mighty Stitch worsted. It's coming out absolutely fabulous. It looks like this. So you make 2 panels and then you seam them together to make your top. So I already have 1 panel done. This is my 2nd panel. I only have like 2 more repeats to go. I'm so excited. It's going to be beautiful. I'm loving the purple color and everything. It's raining in California. Time to crochet 100%. Stay inside, stay dry, stay warm, everything else. Hi from Wisconsin. It is great to have you here today. But yeah, so I found these additional projects that I'm picking up and I'm finishing and I'm working on. And apparently I've now let the end of my skein here get all twisted up. So, these are the casualties of working as a center pull yarn, but it's okay. I don't know if you can see, but now there's like fiber floating around. It always makes me sneeze and stuff, but it's the joys of working. Oh, my dad's here today. Hi, Dad. Anyway, so yes, so I found projects that I was able to pick up and finish working on. So I did not have to pick a brand new project, but I will eventually. So I still need to like figure out which one I'm going to pick up next and work on. I don't know. I have my summer project ready, if that counts for anything. I'm going to be working on the Astrid blanket that is by Not a Crawl, Mallory Crawl. It uses our Swish Tones yarn, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. I decided this is going to be a summer project because it is motifs, and so I can easily take it with me and everything, and I figured that was going to be really great for anything that we're doing over the summer, whether we're in the car, whether we're sitting at a sporting event, or whatever else it might be. I'm going to take that along. I can take one color with me, work on all the motifs for that color, then go to the next color and everything else. Yes. Okay. So there's a question about Wonderfluff. So we do have quite a few yarns, colors that are out of stock, and they are coming back in. Unfortunately, the timing didn't work out perfectly. A lot of our stuff is due back in stock, excuse me, in April and in May. So it's coming. Some of it's the end of March. I don't know exactly when Wonderfluff is coming, but it is on the way. It will be back soon. I'm sorry. It is an amazing yarn. It is perfect for the winter time and making sweaters and garments and things like that. I love Wonderfluff too. It's so amazing. Okay. Yes, sound crocheting is great even when it's warm or cold. It's just fun to be making stuff, right? Yeah, but so that's what my summer project is going to be, or at least one of my summer projects. Let's be realistic here. But it's getting to that point when I'm ready to do that, that I kind of have to figure out what I'm doing until that point, but that's okay. I have this project to finish up here, and then I have that other cardigan that I know I've talked about. That was the granny motifs. That's really a vest right now. It's waiting for sleeves. I think I figured out what I want to try with the sleeves, so maybe I'll pick that one up next and just try to knock that out and get it done so I can share it with all of you guys. So what are you guys working on? I'd love to know. I know we've been talking about a lot of projects here and what you are all working on. I know if you were in the United States or maybe somewhere else, we had the Super Bowl this past weekend. So maybe you were stitching during the Super Bowl and taking advantage of that time. I mean, if you were watching, it was not a very great game, I guess you could say, just from the fact that it was fairly low scoring. It was not a lot of touchdowns, but it was still fun to kind of sit around and crochet and chat and everything else. So hopefully you have that. We also have the Olympics going on right now. I've been enjoying sitting down at night, putting on the rewatch of the Olympics because most of them happen at like 5:30 in the morning, and that's not what's happening around here at 5:30 in the morning. So I watch the replays and I sit down with my project and get some stitching done. So maybe you guys are doing that too. What are your favorite Olympic sports to watch? Last night I was watching a lot of the figure skating, stuff like that. Kelly said she's making a book lover C to C, so corner to corner pillow. I bet that's going to be amazing. Are you doing it where you're going to seam all the way around to cover the pillow, or are you like leaving it open in some place so that you can pull the pillow out and maybe change the pillow cover eventually? Somebody said they like the sweater I'm wearing. Yay. So I should have looked it up again because I always forget. This is a make and do crew pattern. It is one of her hexy cardigans, and this is using our swish pops and then just swish worsted in our dove heather. You have to add a little bit extra here and a little bit extra here to the bottom to make it longer if you want to, or to add, length to your sleeves. So I just picked one of the solid colors that go with it. There's a little bit of gray in here if you're really looking at the color. And that's what I did. And it's just a big hexagon. It's the same pattern. One has, I think they're double crochets, if I remember. One is just like a solid row of doubles. One has a double with space and a skip and everything else. But you can find this pattern over on Make and Do Crew if you want to make it yourself. So yeah, thank you. You're making a Christmas blanket and amigurumi. Yay. My grandma and aunts used to do crochet in France. The hobby was lost in the 80s up to now. Yeah, it's really coming back from a little bit of, a lack of it, but it's an amazing craft. Knitting, crocheting, any kind of fiber arts. We love it so much, and I can't get enough of it. You're working on your first Granny Square sweater. Yay, that's awesome. Julia says, watching curling, skiing, and skating while finishing up some crochet and knit whips. Yeah, I was watching the slalom. I think, yes, that's what I was watching. It's amazing how fast they ski down the hill, going in and out of those poles. I mean, a couple people fell, and somebody's ski came off. I was like, oh my gosh, it was crazy. I love that idea. Leaving one side of the pillowcase open with buttons and pockets on one of the other side. Oh, love it. The pattern is from Nikki's Home Crafts. Love it. I always love when you can kind of change out the pillows because they don't always, work all season long, or you want to bring in a holiday, or you need to wash it or something else. So I really do like when you can take them off, makes them a little bit more versatile. Yeah. So it's all great. So I love hearing what projects you guys are working on. It definitely inspires me for what I'm going to work on next. There's so many amazing designers out there and what they're all working on. I do want to call out that we do have 2 sales going on right now. We have our yarn of the month, which is Tough Puff. And so you can get 20% off of Tough Puff right now over on the crochet.com website. And we also have our featured our favorite fiber. Eventually I will figure that one out and say it right every time. Such a tongue twister, which is Swish, and that is 10% off right now. So you can get our variety of Swish options at 10% off. So you can try them out, try a new one out. You could try some of the Swish tones, the Swish DK, the Swish pops. I think there's still some left over. I can't remember when the next collection was coming out. Maybe it did just come out, or maybe it's coming out soon. I can't remember. All the dates start to run together. But yeah, you can definitely get that right this moment. Mary Ann says, I am making a baby sweater for my granddaughter. Oh, I love it. Baby sweaters are fun to make because they're small, they're quick, but also that's kind of the downfall to them too, is they are small and I guess quick, and they grow out of them so quickly. But it is always really cute to be able to see little babies and toddlers in sweaters and things like that. I was making them for my kids as they were growing up, and then luckily passing them on to the next one so that we'd get a little extra wear out of them, which is awesome. I also wanted to remind you guys, we talked about this last time, that with Valentine's Day approaching this weekend, we did a special bag collaboration with Della Q, and it turned out amazing. I got mine this week. It is a beautiful red color with these little polka dots. The polka dots are like a little bit of a felty feel to them. It also has a little charm on the side. It is removable if you want to, but it has 2 darning needles right inside. So you always have them that you can pull out and put back in. And it also comes with a handle so that you can throw this on your wrist and be able to take it with you. Again, both of these parts are removable if you don't want them. And then it just snaps together like a regular Della Q bag. This is the large bottom, so you can see it is quite large, and then it kind of comes together at the top. I've had no problem keeping 2 balls of Mighty Stitch in here, just so I always had the extra. So the one I'm working on and an extra one, plus my project. Is it going to hold an entire sweater? It depends on what you're working on. Probably not. It'll be tight. But the thing that I do love about this is because I can take it with me and it stays open like this and sit. Yeah, well, if I can hold on to it. It sits really nicely on its own, so it really does become like a yarn bowl that I can just have my yarn coming out of it. I don't have to worry about it like flopping all over the ground or losing it or anything else. So if you want it, I'm going to throw the link in here for our Facebook and YouTube watchers. If you are on Instagram, you can go over to crochet.com. You can search for Della Q. You can search for Valentine's Big Bottom Oh Snap. That'll get you there. We have just over 100 left. We had 500 and we are down to just over 100. The ones that were at Della Q are completely sold out, so you can only currently get them right now from crochet.com. We're trying to get some inventory moved over and a restock so that you can still get them in both places, but they are running out and they are running low. I'm really excited. I heard some news that they're going to be working on another version of this bag for springtime with some spring colors to it. I can't wait to see what that one looks like. Della Q bags are always so great. Whether they're your full project bag or you stick them into something else, they just really are an awesome bag. They're made so well. They have the crafter mind. They always come with a darning needle, so you always have that with you. Some of the bags do have scissors that come with them, not the Valentine bag, but some of the other ones do that you can totally check out. If you're not into the red and the Valentine's bag, you can check out the Vivid Rose bags. There are two of them available on the crochet.com website. If you want to see the full collection, you can go over to Jimmy Beans. And that is a collaboration with Tony Lipsy for the beautiful Vivid Rose color. You can get the maker's tote, the large or tall maker's tote. You can get the rucksack. You can get the backpack. You can get all kinds of bags in that color, which are absolutely beautiful. Another really great color for the Valentine lover or the red and pink lover. It doesn't have to be for Valentine's, but that is the time of the year right now. So yeah, grab yourself a brand new bag, check them out. You won't be disappointed in them. They are really, really great bags and perfect for, again, the maker, because they're not just a floppy canvas tote. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but they're definitely made to hold a project, to stay open, to carry the things that you need for your project. Did anybody get one yet? I'd love to know if anybody picked up one of the Valentine bags, if you got it, what you're thinking about it. Yeah, if you're loving it, or what's your favorite Della Q bag? Whether it's one that we carry on crochet.com, or maybe it's one that you'll go find over on Jimmy Beans. There's so many different Della Q bags. I can't wait to see what they continue to come out with and the colors that they come out with. So yeah. All right. Are there any questions? I know last time we talked a little bit about crochet mistakes and should we like rip back? Should we let them go? Things like that. Let me know if there's any other questions or things you thought of from last time, or maybe there's something you want to share about a project that you're working on or something. Let me know. I'd love to know too, do you celebrate like Valentine's Day in a way where you're decorating for it, you're making projects for it, or excuse me, or things like that? I'll be honest, in our house, it's not a huge thing. I mean, not that we ignore it, but I don't like go all out like we do it like Christmas or fall, Thanksgiving. I decorate more for spring than I do for Valentine's Day and things like that. I know we're finishing up Valentine's boxes and things for our school students that my kids have to take in their Valentines. It's yay. But no, they're really cute. I'm loving the boxes and checking out all the kids and what creative things that they're coming up with. He did not want a crochet bag. That's okay. We'll let him design his own and come up with what he wants to share for his Valentine's in his class. But yeah, that's this week already. I can't believe it. But let me know if you guys do anything for Valentine's or what you've crocheted Valentine themed or heart themed. I saw somebody recently did a big chunky scarf that was in hearts. So it was kind of like a granny square, but it was hearts. And then they put a square around it and then joined it together to make this really oversized scarf that looked really beautiful for not just Valentine's, but you could kind of wear it for anything. They even said they would use it like at Christmas because it was red and white. So yeah. Uh-oh. I'm almost out. I got to grab another ball of yarn, but that's okay. Yeah. So that's what's going on here. Just getting some stitching in. If there aren't any questions or aren't any big shares, then I will let you guys get back to whatever you're working on today, enjoying the rest of your lunchtime maybe, or your lunch break, or watching the replay. We're so happy to have you guys watching the replay with us and joining us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe to all of our different channels if you're not already on our email newsletter. Please sign up for that too. It's a great way to find out what's going on, new products, new things like that, new ways to get connected with us and each other. Yeah, I think that's everything. So hopefully you guys all have a great day. Get some stitching time in. I just got a little bit here. Maybe I'll get some tonight watching some of the Olympics and catching up. But we'll see you next week. And happy stitching to everybody. And hopefully you have a great rest of your week. See ya.